Kayena vacha manasendriyairva buddhyatmana va prakrite svabhavat karomi yadyat sakalam parasmai Narayanayeti samarpayami. With my body, my speech, my mind or my sense organs, through my intellect, my sense of self or my natural tendencies, whatever actions I perform, all of it is towards the Supreme Being. By saying Narayanaya, I submit my offering. Om Namo Narayanaya. Traigunyad bhinna roopam bhavati hi bhuvane hina madhyottamam yad jnanan shraddha cha karta vasati rapi sukham karma chahara bhedaha tvatkshetratvanishevaditu yadiha punastvatparantattu sarvam prahurnairguण्यनिष्ठं tadanu bhajanato mankshu siddho bhaveyam. In this world, threefold division is done as being lowly, average and the best, be it for knowledge, focus, doership, residence, pleasure, activity and consumption. But then again, for your abodes, your ways of worship and for everything that pertains to you, there is no such division, as they are said to be attributeless. Following them, may I quickly attain to liberation. Tvayevanyasta chitta sukhamayi vicharan sarvacheshtastvadhartham tvadbhaktai sevyamana napi charita charan ashrayan punya deshan dasyau vipre mrugadishvapi cha samamatir muchyamanaavamanas spardhasu yadi dosha satatam akhila bhuteshu sampujaye tvam. With my mind fixed upon you, O Lord, roaming freely, performing all activity for you, visiting your holy places worshipped by your devotees and roamed about by them, being equanimous towards all, be it a robber, a Brahmin or an animal, letting go of the faults of shame, pride, enmity, jealousy and others, I shall worship you always in all creatures. Tvadbhavo yavadeshu spurati na vishadam tavadevam yupastim kurvannaikatmya bodhe jhatiti vikasati tvanmayo hanchareyam tvadharmasyasya tavat kimapi na bhagavan prastutasya pranashaha tasmat sarvatmanaiva pradisha mama vibho bhakti margam manognyam. As long as your nature does not shine forth for me in all beings clearly, I shall continue to worship thus. Doing thus, when suddenly one day the knowledge of union with you dawns upon me, I shall then wander freely, identified with you. For the one who has started on such a path of yours, O Lord, there is no kind of downfall. Therefore, O Vibhu, grant me the highly endearing path of devotion. Tanchainam bhakti yogam dradhayitu mayi me साध्यमारोग्यमायुः दिष्ट्या तत्रापि सेव्यं तव चरणमहो भेषजायेव दुग्धम् मार्कण्डेयो हि पूर्वं गणकनिगदितद्वादशाब्दायुरुच्चये सेवित्वा वत्सरं त्वां तव भटनिवहैर्द्रावयामास मृत्युम्. In order to strengthen that devotion within me, O Lord, I need to have health and long life. Unfortunately, the way to attain them too is service to your feet alone, just like milk itself being used as medicine. Once upon a time, Markandeya, who was declared to have a lifespan of just 12 years by an astrologer, through his intense service to you for an year, drove away death itself by the groups of your emissaries. Markandeyaschirayus sakhalu punarapi tvatparaf pushpabhadra tire ninye tapasyan natula sukharate shattu manvantarani devendra saptamastam surayuvati marun manmathair mohayishyan yogoshmaplushyamanayr natu punarashakatvajjanan nirjayet kaha. Then again that Markandeya of a long lifespan, devoted to you on the banks of river Pushpabhadra, performed a penance for 6 manvantaras in incomparable bliss. In the 7th manvantara, Indra tried deluding him through celestial damsels, enchanting breeze and Manmatha's influence, but was unable to do so when they were burnt up in the heat of his yoga. Who indeed can defeat the one who belongs to you? Pritya Narayanakhyastva narasakha praptavanasya parshvam tushtya toshtuyamana satu vividhavarair lobhito nanumene drashtum mayantvadiyang kila punaravrinod bhakti triptantaratma maya dukkhanabhijñastadapi mrugayate nunamascharya hetoho. Pleased with him, you as Narayana, the friend of Nara, approached him. He, praising you in great joy, despite being tempted by various kinds of boons, declined them all. Didn't he then ask you to see your Maya, that one whose interiority was filled with devotion? Unaware of the sorrows brought forth by Maya, he must have chosen such a boon out of his sheer curiosity. Yate tvayashu vata kula jaladagalat toya purnati ghurnat saptarno rashi magne jagati satu jale sambhraman varsha kotihi deenaf praikshishta dure vatadalashayanam kanchidascharya balam tvameva shyamalangam vadana sarasijanyastapadangulikam. As soon as you left, the clouds burst under turbulent winds, starting to fill everything with water, submerging the entire world in the 7 seas. Markandeya then, roaming about, astonished in those waters for millions of years, dejected, then saw a surprising infant lying on a banyan leaf at a distance. He saw you alone with your dark limbs, with your toe placed in your lotus-like mouth. Drishtva tvam hrushtaroma tvaritamupagata sprashtu kamo munindraha shvasenantarnivishta punariha sakalam drishtavan vishtapaugham bhuyopi shvasavatair vikshitastvatkatakshye modadashleshtu kamastvai pihitatanau svashrame pragvadasit. As he looked at you overjoyed, with his hair standing on end, and approached you quickly in his desire of your touch, that sage was then consumed into you in your inhalation and had a glimpse of all the clusters of creation. Once again, with your exhalations emerging out, having been seen by your sidelong glances, in great joy as he came closer to embrace you, as your form disappeared, he stood again in his own ashrama as he was before. Gaurya sardhantadagre purabhidatha gatastvat priya prekshanarthi siddhane vasya dattva svayamaya majara mrityutadin gato bhut evan tvatsevayaiva smarari purapi sapriyate yena tasmat murtitrayatmakastvam nanu sakala niyanteti suvyaktamaasit. Along with Gauri, Lord Shiva once went to sage Markandeya, desirous of seeing your devotee. He bestowed upon him siddhis which grant him freedom from old age, sickness and death. Thus it is through your service alone that even Lord Shiva himself is pleased. Therefore, you who are of the nature of the Trimurtis, isn't it well said that you are indeed the one who controls everything? Triyanshesmin satyaloke vidhi haripurabhin mandiranyurdhvamurdhvam tebhyopyurdhvantu maya vikriti virahito bhati vaikuntha lokaha tatra tvam karanam bhasyapi pashupakule Shuddha sattvaika rupi Satchid brahmadvayatma Pavana purapate Pahiman sarvarogat. In the threefold division of Satyaloka, the abodes of Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva are located one above the other. Above all these is the realm of Vaikuntha, which is free from the effects of Maya and Vikriti. There in the causal waters and also in the house of the cowherds, you shine forth in your pure sattvic form as Sat-Chit Brahma, the non-dual nature of the source of creation. O Lord of the city of wind, protect me from all ailments.